Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
We hope you had yourself a great weekend. Feeling a little bit sorry for Jeremy this morning. He had a night of slow-moving storms that some of you endured last night, but not a lot of you here in Custer County. It was one of those nights that it was clipping the edges of Custer County and moving at about 20, 30 miles an hour. And I think he was here till 3 o'clock this morning. And he felt like maybe he was the only one up. Because it was midnight.
I've had those feelings.
I think it was the alarm went off somewhere around, 12:30, and he was just telling me that he felt like, well, by the time I get out there, it's going to be over because it was just on the corner of the county. Well, then it changed, and they extended it. And so he spent the night DJing, basically out here playing music and giving you some updates. So we appreciate that, Jeremy. And he's curious because there was a stall of the storm down around the Oconto area. And that's where they're headed this morning, to Sumner and Oconto. We'll have 2 live remotes down there, so maybe we'll get a weather report on the storms that moved slowly through and hopefully left some rain and no damage. That's the report we're looking for, so we're hoping for that. But we'll get a report on the weather and then, of course, promotion on the Sumner 4th of July celebration and Oconto Fun Days coming up at the end of the week. So we're going to do 2 remotes today on festivals. Then looking back at the festival weekend, boy, what a weekend of fun for folks in Sargent and Ansley and Callaway. Joan and I went to Callaway and took in the car to the parade, and man, they had a lot of kids there.
Yeah, good.
A lot of kids,
so that's always good to see.
And Ansley always has a bunch of kids, and Sargent as well, and then, of course, all the parents and family that are there to watch the relatives go by in their float or their car or whatever. So a great weekend highlighting central Nebraska, and we look forward to some more festivals. There's more to come. Myrna Heritage Days just around the corner, along with Oconto Fun Days. Sumner Rodeo's huge.
Yep.
Their parade is phenomenal. I've never been. Anybody that's went from here and went through the parade say you just can't believe it. So a lot of people, I think, from the Kearney area and around join in on that parade, and that's coming up. So there'll be a lot to learn. Weather, festivals, it's all going to be on the Breakfast Show this morning.
There you go.
Now, heard a little bit of your sports this morning. Sounds like the baseball teams are rolling along, and we've got a game this week.
We're going to do the McCook game. Not really. Both seniors are playing McCook in a doubleheader. And it's a league game, and so yours truly will be finding out where we stand in the league standings. I believe coming into the weekend, Broken Bow was 1 in the West Division, McCook was 2. So we're going to kind of see what games mean what, as far as maybe if the West Division title is on the line. Our original plan was to do the last game of the doubleheader on Wednesday. But if by chance Game 1 could determine the West Division title, we'll probably change that up. Bottom line is we'll have Broken Bow versus McCook on Wednesday night. As far as what or which game or games, I guess, we would be doing, kind of depends on where things stand in the West Division standings for the Mid-Nebraska League. But it'll be a big game.
A big game.
Is the way it looks. So we'll keep you updated.
Yeah, being a coach under these circumstances would be interesting because how do I set up pitching? How do I set up my roster for if we need to win that first game? And there's all scenarios about the pitch count and who pitched last, and it's a real checkerboard, or I guess chessboard more than checkerboard, to come up with the right solution for the games. But kids are going to play hard, you know that. So
absolutely, yeah, it'll be fun. And so we'll have Broken Bow and McCook Wednesday night. We'll just kind of keep you updated as to when.
All right. Very good. Okay, today is Please Take My Children to Work Day, and that's kind of funny because I drove by your place this morning, taking our G Street down, and then coming onto the highway rather than, can't take the old route.
Yes, yes.
And go by the kids center there where they parents bring them in. It was like 6:30, and there's a young lady taking out a car seat out of the back of the pickup and taking the baby in, and I'm going, man, parents go through a lot when they got little ones to get to work.
Yes, they do.
So it is Please Take My Children to Work Day. If you're exhausted and would like to stay home and you have somebody that would maybe take the kids, this is the day to do it. Set aside for that. Social Media Day, ruining society. I'm reading this now. I'm not saying it. Ruining society since 2005. Depending on your friends, every day is a social media day. As of this year, there are an estimated 246 million social media users in the U.S. alone, which is actually about 80 million fewer than in 2020, but that's still 73% of the country's total population. And every one of them has an opinion.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Or a copy and paste, one or the other. The outfit of the day, celebrate your outfit by snapping a selfie and blasting it on social media.
Oh, really?
With your wardrobe choice, unless, of course, it's something that you do daily. And I suppose there's some people that get up and put on their outfit and take a picture and send it out over social media every day. Let's face it, that's probably possible.
There's a lot of people that take pictures of their plate of food.
Yes. A lot of
when you take it off the grill and arrange it just right.
Yeah.
And take a picture and send it, I guess.
Or another thing that happens for people who, we saw this up in Portland, Maine, when we were having breakfast, and there was a group of ladies who were traveling together, and this restaurant we were at was kind of famous for its breakfast. Mm-hmm. And so before they ate the breakfast, they took pictures of all the food that was on their table.
Yeah.
They do that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that till I saw that.
Yes, I know. So what do you think? Do you want me to stand over by you and take a selfie in our outfits this morning?
I don't think they're really worthy of. Not that your shirt doesn't look nice. You have a Husker shirt on. But,
yeah.
We'll just let everybody else do that.
Okay, I'm with you.
All right. Yes.
Of course, I could take a selfie, but my problem is I wouldn't know how to blast it on social media.
I know.
I guess I could put it on my Facebook page. I could maybe figure that out.
Yeah,
that'd be about
as far as I could go. And the angle is important. I understand that you want to, you see everybody holding it up high and then looking up, because otherwise your head looks like an egg if you just take a picture straight on. It doesn't.
People with long arms can take better selfies. When you're like me, you're incredibly short, it's very difficult to get a decent selfie.
I think Jeremy has a stick. One.
Oh, yeah, those were really popular at one time.
Selfie stick. He had it out for a 4th of July celebration one year, but he was trying to include himself in the group. Jeremy, he had a system for it.
Yeah.
Today at the Prairie Pioneer Center, this last day of June, my goodness, brats and sauerkraut, California blend veggies, and fruit. And that is the menu today. If you're new, would like to try it, or you're bringing some folks along with you, call them at 872-61 and 21 and give your account that you're bringing in. Or you can use that same number to set up home delivery. Now, also, this is the last day for Give for Custer County. And Prairie Pioneer Center is on the list of nonprofits that you can donate to, and they will likely receive a match from the Custer County Foundation. So this event ends today. So this is 42 nonprofits that are asking for your donations. Some of them had their own fundraisers that raise money so they can get a match for that too, all over the county. So if you've been thinking about doing it and say, oh, I got to do that, today's the day to do that. And the Prairie Pioneer Center is one of the 40-plus nonprofits, but select the one or ones that you would like to donate to, and the amount that you donate does not matter. It can be $5 or $500 or $5,000, whatever fits your budget. Terry Licking sent us this and wanted to kind of promote this one more time. The Thedford Art Guild is having their annual competitive art show in the month of July, and today is the last day for you to get in your entries. And they have lots of different categories of art, photography, and 3D pieces, adult entries and youth entries. If you'd like more information, you can contact Terry at 308-645-2436 or 308-650-0662 and get your art in the show. They'd love to have you.
All right. Talented artists around this area.
Yeah,
very talented.
All right, let's play the game. And today with the contest, we have a ticket to the rodeo and a treat.
Yes, if you would like to go to the Sumner Rodeo, July 3rd and or 4th, we have a ticket that will get you into one of the performances. So if you'd like to do that, we'll give that away. And we also have an ice cream cone or a dish of ice cream from Runza we'll give to you today as well. If you can answer this question. Has to do with Candy Month. It's National Candy Month as we wrap up June. Which candy company introduced the Symphony Bar? You ever had a Symphony Bar?
I don't believe I have.
Well, this candy company introduced the Symphony Bar in 1998. Your choices are General Mills, Lindt, Mars, or Hershey's. Which candy company introduced the Symphony Bar in 1998? General Mills, Lindt, that's L-I-N-D-T, by the way, Mars, or Hershey's? If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
Good morning.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Good morning.
At Team Physical Therapy, we offer extended hours, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday, and walk-ins are always welcome because we feel convenience couldn't be more important when it comes to your health. Even further, we can visit you in-home for physical therapy if you can't make it to our office. From pre- and post-pregnancy pain to dry needling and everything in between, call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or visit us at myteampt.com. It's your choice. Choose right. Choose Team Physical Therapy.
The folks at Nebraska State Bank want to wish you and your family a happy and safe summer, filled with lots of memory-making fun. Barbecues, swimming, ball games, and the county fair are some of the best parts of summer. They look forward to all the local celebrations and parades and hope to see you there too. Do your banking at nesb.bank. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
We have Gayleen on the line. Good morning, Gayleen.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. I'm so tempted to sing Gayleen, a.k.a. Jolene, but I won't do that to you this morning, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, Gayleen, here's your question. Which candy company introduced the Symphony Bar in 1998? Your choices were General Mills, Lindt, Mars, or Hershey's.
Hershey's.
Yes, it was Hershey's. Now, I'm not really all that familiar with the Symphony Bar. Have you ever tried one?
No.
No, yeah, I haven't either.
I don't think any of us have.
Well, anyway, you're a winner, Gayleen, so we've got a certificate that's going to get you a free ice cream cone or dish of ice cream from Runza. And if you'd like to go to the Sumner Rodeo, we got a ticket that'll get you into that, too, if you'd like it. So just come on out and see us when you can.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yep. Bye.
7:45. Going to take a quick break. Come back with some music from Boz Skaggs for you. And we'll have the grocery cart specials yet this half hour as well. Don't forget, we'll be broadcasting live this morning from Sumner and Oconto. Sumner will be in the 8 o'clock hour, Oconto in the 9 o'clock hour. And don't forget, at 9:30 this morning, it will be the code word.
Oh, yeah.
For you to listen for and then enter in the Sandhills Express contest page for a $1,000 gas card, $500 gas card, or $50 gas card. That's first, second, and third. We'll be drawing at the end of July for those prizes, and thanks to Trotters for participating with us. Many other businesses are a part of this as well. So listen, that's going to be at the end of the show right around 9:30 this morning.
Wake up to the best.
I never miss a morning.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Did you know that there are supplemental health insurance policies that enhance your coverage? Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. You're used to hearing me talk about annual enrollments, Medicare, and private health insurance, but dental, vision, accident, cancer, and hospital indemnity plans are available year-round. These affordable coverages can help ease the financial burden when the unexpected happens. Give Lori or myself a call at 308-836-2201 or stop into the office in Callaway or Broken Bow.
Isn't he great? Boz Scaggs, Mixed Up Sugar Girl, on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Well, 4th of July, just around the corner. Going to be eating hot dogs and watermelon and putting some burgers on the grill and firing off some fireworks. Grocery cart is always ready for any holiday, and no exception this time around. So we have some specials that Brent's going to bring to you that can save you a little money when the company comes in.
All right. Yeah, here we go. This is their special 4th of July ad. So this actually started last Monday, but it continues through July 6th. So we'll just remind you this week of some of the things that are still in their ad and on special for you this week. We'll start off with some things that are kind of centered around the 4th of July with their 4th of July ad. The 80% lean ground beef in the 10-pound tube is $3.88 a pound. Oscar Mayer hot dogs. The 16-ounce packages are 2 for $3. Johnsonville cooked smoked brats are 2 for $7. Johnsonville fresh frozen Italian sausage or brats is $3.98. Bicolor sweet corn, get 4 ears for $1. And they got whole seedless watermelons on sale for $4.98 each. Best Choice Buns, hamburger or hot dog buns, $1.88 for the package. Bush's Best Baked or Grillin' Beans, 2 cans for $4. Heinz Squeeze Ketchup, the big bottles are $4.48. Kraft Mayonnaise, $3.98, and Kraft Miracle Whip, $4.98 this week. Some of the other specials, oh man, this is a good dessert treat on the 4th of July. Olson's Angel Food Bars, 2 for $6. You put one of them out on the plate, put ice cream and strawberries over the top of that. Delicious.
Good. Yeah.
So there you go. Those are some of the things kind of centered around the 4th of July. Here's our regular ad that came out again last Monday, continues through July 6th. And a lot of these, too, go right with the 4th of July. We'll start in the meat department. Ribeye steak, $20.98 a pound. Boston butt pork roast, $1.98 a pound. Sirloin tip steak, $6.98 a pound. And baby back or St. Louis pork ribs are $3.98 a pound. 2.5-pound bag of Best Choice all-natural boneless skinless chicken breast tenderloins, $8.98. Also, 10-pound bag of Best Buy bone-in chicken hindquarters, $8.98. Oscar Mayer smoked sliced bacon, $4.98 for the package. Fairberry red hot dogs, 12-ounce package, $3.68. Tyson breaded chicken, $6.98 for the bag. Highland Farm 2% chocolate milk, half gallon, $2.78. Kraft shredded cheese, get 2 for $5. Best Choice sour cream, 16-ounce tubs are $1.88. Crystal Farms cheese singles are 2 for $6. Kraft chunk cheese, 2 for $5. And Best Choice cream cheese, $1.78. Mrs. Smith's fruit pies are $5.98 this week. Latza Matza pizza, get 2 for $11. Totino's pizza rolls, $3.98 for the bag. Bird Eye vegetables, 10-ounce packages are 2 for $3. Kemp's sherbet, the 54-ounce tub, $3.98. And Blue Ribbon classic frozen dairy dessert, $1.98. Other grocery savings this week at the GK, Frito-Lay XL Lays, 2 packages for $5. Frito-Lay Cheetos, $3.98. Betty Crocker's Suddenly Salad Mix, $2.28 for the box. French's Yellow Mustard, get 2 for $3. Hershey's Syrup, $3.38. And Pillsbury Brownie Mix, 3 for $5. In the produce section this week, sweet red cherries are $2.48 a pound. Vidalia sweet onions, 98 cents a pound. California sweet plums, $2.98 a pound. Super Select slicing cucumbers, 68 cents each. Fresh cauliflower heads are 2 for $6. Fresh asparagus, $3.28 a pound. Blueberries, raspberries, or blackberries, 2 pints for $5. California peaches or nectarines are $2.98 a pound. Dole coleslaw mix, the 14-ounce bags are 2 for $3, and extra large green bell peppers are 88 cents each this week at the grocery cart. Some other store-wide savings you'll find: Kraft salad dressing, $2.48 for the bottle. Duncan Hines cake mix, 2 for $3. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, get 2 bottles for $3. General Mills cereal, 2 for $6. Best Choice canned fruit, $1.98. Rotel tomatoes with green chilies, 2 cans for $3. And Hellman's mayonnaise, the 30-ounce jar, is $5.98. In the deli this week, sliced-to-order Kretschmar off-the-bone ham, $7.98 a pound, and sliced-to-order Kretschmar provolone cheese is $6.98 a pound. Also, Mrs. Jerry's Deli or Dixie coleslaw is $2.98 a pound this week for your 4th of July holiday. And those are just some of the specials you're going to find this week at the grocery cart.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you, Grocery Cart. We'll also want to thank our Jack Simpson is back.
Oh, yeah, Jack back from a little R&R, huh?
Yeah, got a little time off, and he's ready to tell us what it really feels like outside with our weather forecast coming up.
On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The U.S. and Ukraine have signed a deal that gives the U.S. access to revenues from Ukraine's rare earth minerals. CBS's Charlie D'Agata.
The deal will provide the United States access to new investment projects. Okay, so that's key. Natural resources, including aluminum, graphite, oil, and natural gas.
There will be anti-Trump protests across the country on this May Day, or International Workers' Day. CUNY Law School professor Shamtoli Huck.
No effort, even I would say, it's not just Trump, from previous administration to actually respond to the needs of working people.
A fan fell from the right field bleachers onto the warning track during last night's Cubs-Pirates game in Pittsburgh.
I was watching the play, and all of a sudden I saw that McCutcheon and the second baseman were looking at right center field, and I was like, and everybody else on the team was looking that way. It's like, what's going on?
The man is in critical condition. He fell 21 feet. CBS News Brief. I'm Michael Wallace.
Discover the 4th of July sale at Target. Save 20% on clothing and swimwear for women, select cookies with Target Circle, and up to 50% off Sun Squad sporting goods. Get ready for a fireworks-worthy celebration with patriotic cookies, fun sports gear, and of course, spectacular fits. The deal's end July 5th, so hurry and get 20% off apparel, select cookies with Target Circle, and 50% off Sun Squad sports gear, only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by KSMB, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department posted on Facebook asking for the community's vigilance and assistance if they spot a 5'9" male estimated to be around 190 pounds within the area of A and B roads. According to the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department, on Saturday, they received a call from a witness reporting a motor vehicle accident near 3 and 4 roads. The Giltner Fire Department witnessed a male walking away from the vehicle into the field where they heard gunshots. The Giltner Fire Department believed the male was shooting into the air. Nebraska State Patrol also arrived and also heard a gunshot. Law enforcement continued to monitor the area. The male was described as wearing a black shirt and is asking anyone who noticed anything suspicious to report it by calling 911. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Detroit Tigers won again tonight, 3-0 over Minnesota. Winning pitcher Tarek Skubal is 10-2. He struck out 13 in 7 innings. The Tigers and Dodgers have the same win-loss record so far. Dodgers won at Kansas City 5-1. The White Sox beat San Francisco 5-2. Miami won its 7th in a row, 11-inning wins for Colorado and Washington. Seattle with a 12-inning victory, 6-4 at Texas. Philadelphia won while the Mets lost. Yankees won while Tampa Bay lost. The Yankees' Aaron Judge hit 2 homers. He has 30, and the Yanks did get the win 12-5 over the Oakland A's. By the way, MLB All-Star Game voting resumes on Monday. In the WNBA, Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier were named All-Star Game captains. The rest of the starters will be named Monday. Wins for Minnesota and Golden State tonight. LeBron James exercised his player option to stay with the Lakers. U.S. men's soccer won its Gold Cup quarterfinal on penalty kicks.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Highs level off around 81. Today, under mainly sunny skies, northerly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies. Tonight, lows level off around 56. Highs around 86 tomorrow. Dry with temps a bit above average Wednesday and Thursday, and highs in the low 90s. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
When someone asks me, when is the best time to start saving for retirement, my answer is simple. It's today. Hi, I'm Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Janet Lawhorn,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors. We can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help you keep on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:05 is your time. Let's go outside and see what it really feels like with Happy Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Absolutely gorgeous outside. There's a nice breeze out of the northwest of 5 miles per hour, 63 degrees outside, partly cloudy skies. Barometric pressure 3014, humidity 89%. Had a little bit of a nice rain last night, only got 600ths of precipitation recorded. The precipitation for this month now at 5 inches and 56 hundredths. High yesterday of 85, overnight low of 61. Sunrise today was at 6:08 and sunset today 9:15.
All right, sounds great out there, Jack. Did you have a good few days off?
I did. I was telling you this morning, Dave, that it felt longer than it was actually. Wednesday, I kind of just stayed home. Dad and Grandma went to Grand Island for an appointment. Thursday, me and Dad left around 6, I think, to head up to Norfolk to meet with his college professor. Didn't get back until, I want to say 8 o'clock that night.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, stayed home. And then Saturday, I went to the wedding in Atkinson. So.
Oh, well, you had some things going on.
Yeah, it was definitely a good weekend. So.
Good.
Hey, Jack, I have a question for you. While you were on vacation, did you wake up and go outside and yell and scream to everybody within shouting distance what the current conditions were?
I did not. No.
Oh, okay. I just wondered.
Our birds must have hatched while I was gone, too. They're not in the nest anymore, so.
They're gone?
They are gone.
Oh.
Clear gone?
Clear gone.
I don't think they were old enough to fly away.
I didn't think so. There's no eggs in the nest anymore, so I don't see them laying on the ground anywhere either.
Well,
so.
Just so you know, Christy saved one last week.
Oh.
It was on the ground, and she got a paper plate and put it back in the nest, and there were only 2 with the one she picked up. Then that was just 2, originally 3 eggs.
Yep.
So they're all gone, huh?
Yep. I didn't, like I said, don't see them on the ground anywhere, and there's nothing in the nest now, so.
It's not a good story, Jack.
I know it's not.
Well, that's nature.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You know, I was out here, for the weekend, I didn't check and see if they were still there. Wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Oh, no.
Well, the question now will be, will there be another bird move in, or will there be another try at raising a robin family? We've had one successful rearing of chicks, birds. 2. Then there was 3 eggs. Then 3 babies, I guess. But I don't know if anybody saw more than 2. Now they're gone.
Yeah.
They weren't old enough to fly out of the nest.
Sure wouldn't think so.
That's kind of sad.
A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, let's move along.
Yeah. On that bright note.
It looks like they're hooked up in Sumner.
Oh.
So we'll take a time out. We'll get our cue set here and see if they're ready to go. Stay tuned.
The Gas Up the Good Life giveaway has rolled out with nearly $2,000 in Trotters Woe and Go cards waiting for lucky winners. Tune in to KCNI and KBBN every day at 9:30 and 3:30 to catch the daily code words. Enter them online at sandhillsexpress.com for your shot at winning. Want even more chances? Keep an eye out for our parade card or find us at local events. Bonus codes could pop up anywhere, whether it's $1,000 or $500. Someone's winning, but it won't be you unless you enter. Powered by Trotters, Woe and Go, and Broken Bow, Sargent, Myrna, and beyond. It's time to gas up the good life.
About 10 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, and Jeremy told us in Q that they're still setting things up there, getting people in place. So we'll get to them in just a little bit, find out all about the Sumner celebration, and then they'll hop in a car, go down the road, and check in at O'Connell and talk about Fun Day. So that's all coming up in the very near future. in Sumner to be ready to bring you all the details about the summer celebration. Been going on for many, many years, and we'll find out more about that. Anything you wanted to hit before we go?
Well, yeah, of course, you've probably been hearing around the area that it's fireworks season.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Yes, it's been kind of loud at times around some areas. Well, hey, here's one of the places you can go to get your fireworks for the 4th of July. You can go to Loud and Proud Fireworks. There's only one way to celebrate the 4th, and that's loud and proud. Find them just east of the downtown Trotters in Broken Bow and at Longhorn Lanes in Burwell, where they are set up. Look for the red, white, and blue trailer packed with fireworks that'll light up the sky with color, sound, and plenty of oohs and ahs. A portion of the sales on nearly 40 different items help support the Broken Bow Lions Club and fire departments. Keep that in mind. They are open daily. Follow Loud and Proud Fireworks on Facebook, where all mullets are welcome.
Right on.
Has become their slogan. Yeah, so check it out. One of the places to buy your boom this 4th of July.
We'll take a timeout, and then we'll be back with all the details live from Sumner. Stay tuned.
Dave and Brent
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
on KCNI KBBN Radio.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all. With top-quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon.
Happy 4th of July from your friends at Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow. They wish you a safe and enjoyable holiday weekend. Varney Pharmacy will be closed on the 4th and the 5th so that their staff can enjoy time with friends and family as well. Whether you're grilling out, putting fireworks in the sky, or having a family board game night, happy 4th of July from Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow. Contact them to plan ahead for your prescriptions for the holiday.
Looking for banking that fits your lifestyle? At Burning Bank, our online and mobile banking puts the power in your pocket. Check your balance on the go, set spending controls, and stay ahead of fraud with real-time alerts. Pay bills, view transactions, and manage your money anytime, anywhere. Bank smarter, not harder, with Burning Bank. Fast, secure, convenient. It's time to build, grow, and thrive. Call Burning Bank today. Burning Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning to you all, and a special good morning to Denise out in Colorado. Thanks for dropping us a note. And thank you for all the, nice things that you people send us and say. We appreciate that very much. We also appreciate all the people who put on these festivals, Brent.
Yes, indeed.
And the big one coming up this weekend, one of the big ones is in Sumner. Let's find out more about it.
All right, let's do.
With the report and conversation, here's Jeremy.
All right, thank you very much, Dave. Yes, we are in Sumner, and we're going to be talking all things 4th of July. As we get our broadcast started, we want to thank the sponsors making it possible for us to be here this morning. They include Tubbs Pub. They are hosting us this morning, serving noon specials Monday through Friday and delicious prime rib every Friday and Saturday. We'll be talking about several things that are happening here at Tubbs Pub in Sumner this upcoming weekend as well. 5 Points Bank with locations in Sumner, Grand Island, Kearney, Hastings, Lincoln, Elkhorn, and Omaha. The Sumner Saddle Club inviting you to the Sumner Rodeo the 3rd and 4th. Stevens Welding right across the street from where we're at. Dwayne enjoys helping the community of Sumner and providing welding services to the area. I think it was Dwayne we probably heard was at work this morning, already had the grinder going over there. Custer County Feeders located in Oconto. They offer many possibilities for maximizing your cattle profits. Thank you as well to Bowie Fertilizer with locations in Miller, Overton, and Riverdale. They provide a large number of area farms with the tools for success. Slacker Heating and Air, Scott Slacker, a proud supporter of Sumner activities. Beatty Family Farms, Jeff and Bart Beatty family supporting the community of Sumner. And Rocks Underground. Rocky Dockweiler serves central Nebraska with expertise in water and irrigation services. that gives me an opportunity to welcome in my co-host this morning. Kristen, good morning.
Good morning.
Glad to be here in Sumner again, and got another great schedule ahead. Some new things, some things that people are familiar with. It's always good to have that blend, isn't it? Mix it up. And
it's a good family event. You know, we kicked off things this weekend. They had the volleyball tournament on Saturday, and we had our big commercial club dinner, and the community church and 5K and the Toad and Turtle race all happened yesterday. So we're already kind of in the swing of everything. But, you know, towards the end of the week, we're looking forward to the rodeos and the street dance and the parade and and the car show and all of the fun things that we have planned for the weekend.
We were talking before we went on the air. You've received a pretty substantial amount of rain over the last week or so.
Yes.
Kind of good if it gets hot this weekend, it'll be kind of muggy, but it wouldn't be the 4th of July weekend without that. You know, ways to prepare for it.
Right, exactly. You know, we have things a couple years ago we got rained out on the rodeo got rained out on the night of the 3rd, and so then our street dance was also rained out, and so that was pretty disappointing. But we have plans in place this year for that in case it does rain. But I think the forecast for the evening of the 3rd is dry, so that's great. But you know, it cycles through. You know, most 4th of Julys are hot, but sometimes they're a little chilly. I remember having a wagon load of kids that all had their jackets on when they were little. So it happens.
Yeah,
sometimes
it happens.
It's chilly.
It's Nebraska weather. It can
Yeah.
be chilly. It can be hot. Just best to be prepared for everything. And I know
sure.
everyone will be watching that forecast as we
Right.
get closer to the end of the week.
Right.
Well, as you said, things kind of got started this past weekend, but plenty going on. Do you just want to start with Wednesday and go from there?
Yeah, sure. So the rodeo, the Sumner Saddle Club will be hosting the Calcutta over at the community hall on Wednesday evening. That's where you go and you buy your cowboy. You know, if they win, you win, and it's kind of an auction style situation over there. And I think that's pretty good fun. They are going to be serving a free will donation dinner along with that. And then on Thursday, the rodeo starts at 7:30 p.m. That's on the 3rd, and then the street dance is following with We're super excited to have BJ Jameson here in town for this street dance. We hope that he and all of his followers come along to watch him.
He has a contingency.
Yeah, he does. I think we're excited. I think it's going to be. I hope it's going to be a big dance. I hope we bring in a lot of extra people, not just the people from the rodeo grounds. So then on the 4th, you know, our theme this year for the summer 4th of July is the best is yet to come. And we just feel like, you know, we are in the good old days. You kind of forget that, but there is more to come. The best is yet to come. There's more coming down the pike. So we're real excited about that. The parade will be at 10:30 a.m. And it will be the flyover will launch the parade at 10:30. That's from Johnson's Lake Flying Service. And then after, you know, we usually have about 100 entries in that, a bunch of classic cars that come through and floats and kids things and the marching band. And it's really a nice parade. But then after the parade, we'll have the foot races and the money pile over at the school's football field. And then the cheerleaders are also serving lunch over there. Of course, Tubbs Pub will be open with their specials. And then there's a car show this year. It had kind of fallen off, but we're trying to get that launched back up and around. So they are going to be doing even a motorcycle class this year, cars, motorcycles, and pickups. And they have several different categories, including a People's Choice, and they're going to be doing some dash plaques for everybody.
Cool.
In that. So that's being sponsored by Bar J Trucking Company and Craptiques. The rodeo then will be the afternoon of the 4th at 1:30 p.m. And again, that's the Sumner Saddle Club. I think they take registrations for entries as for the Cowboys through the 2nd, I believe is the day that they pull that off. And then there'll be karaoke at Tubbs from 4 to 7 p.m. And then we will have bounce houses and stuff over in the park. We will have normally we have a live band over there, but this year we're going to have a DJ. So we got that's just a change that happened, but we're going to have that music. We have a good following over there. The firemen will be hosting their barbecue supper. And then there'll be root beer floats and face painting and bounce houses and just a nice, fun little time over there in the park in the afternoon. So
great.
The SEM FFA kids will be doing a cow pie bingo. If you want to buy squares, I think they're selling those over at the rodeo grounds prior to that. So
great. Well, great start to the day. And the parade, I think, is, if people haven't been to the parade, they need to go. It's amazing. And I think it's a good tradition. A lot of people have, at least when I've been sitting waiting to go through the parade, people will go and just walk through and take a look at the floats, and as a way to kill time before the parade starts, people just walk up and down all over.
Right. I really think that it's pretty easy to underestimate a parade, but this is one that you don't want to underestimate. We get lots of compliments about the parade. There's always so many people, which, we're thankful for everybody that takes the time and effort it does to scramble around on the morning of the 4th and to get their floats ready and their cars shined up and looking nice, and to make the effort to come out. But it really draws a big crowd, and it is a tradition. I don't know that my kids have ever missed it. It's fun, family fun.
And I told my brother-in-law has ridden through the parade with me the last couple of years. And the first year he rode with me, I said, okay, now here's your allotment of candy. This is going to be a long parade route with a lot of people. And I'm looking at the handfuls of candy he's throwing out at the start. I'm like, I don't know how this is going to go.
You might want to slow down on that.
And we get to about 2 blocks left. We were actually turning right here by the welding shop.
Right.
He ran out right before Stevens Welding. I was like,
oh, you're quarter of the way left.
Exactly. I was like, your side of the car is going to be severely disappointed. So you got to strategize on that. And some places, it's 10 or 15 people deep back into front yards. It's just insane.
We estimate around 3,000 people that come to the parade. We don't have any way of actually measuring that. But, yeah, it is. The people are just packed all the way along the parade route. It's a great way to get people into town. We're really, really very appreciative of everybody that supports us. And we were down at Wood River the other day playing baseball, and we were chatting with some people that were next to us, and they, oh yeah, we come to Sumner every year for the parade. And, we draw people from everywhere. Lexington, Wood River, obviously, all over the area. So, and people come back for the alumni banquet and all, and, it's just a good family tradition.
Sumner really, truly is one of those small towns that's on the map in a lot of people's mind for several different reasons, whether it be the parade being a tradition for them on the 4th, or coming here to Tubbs for some prime rib on the weekend. It's just on the map for them.
It really is. And our fireworks display is one of the better ones around town. That's what people tell me anyway. And so we're also real proud of that, that we're able to provide that nice fireworks display to everybody in the area as well. So
well, and the nice thing about the parade is it's at 10:30. It's far from the heat of the day, whether it's going to be a hot day or a cool day. Works really well for people of all ages to go out and see that parade. And I'm always impressed with, like you said, the people that enter the parade are from near and far. You're going to see things in this parade that maybe you haven't seen in other parades. I think even I'm from back east originally, and I was the Shriners come.
Yes, so a lot of times they do come, and there's a guy that comes and rides his two-wheeled, like it's one of those big wheel old-fashioned bikes. Yeah. And there's the dancing horse that comes almost every year, and we see the same people a lot of times, but then there's always something new and fresh too. So
great! It's a parade you don't want to miss, and again, that gets things started up on Friday. If you're coming to the parade, it's going to be impossible for you to have the first chair out.
Right. Well, I think
you're just
said about the night before.
You're just not going to win that battle if you're coming from out of town. But probably better to show up earlier rather than later.
Yeah.
I mean, probably at least by 9:30.
Yes, I would say so. Also, we start taking registrations around 8:00 in the morning, and there's already a lot of people in town at that time. Everybody's out and about and moving around and getting things ready. And if parking can kind of be an issue, but it's Sumner's kind of a walking town on the 4th of July. So if you park your car somewhere and just plan to walk a little bit, and that's kind of works out best for everybody. So we have the floats kind of take the first two entrances into town, and everybody else can park past that is kind of what we ask people to do. So
yeah, and it's one of those things when your kids are choosing their shoes for the day, make sure they're choosing their comfortable shoes like you would take to the amusement park.
Yes, for sure.
Well, we left off in the afternoon. You've got the Firecracker Festival and some things going on in the park, and that kind of leads us on into the evening hours. Talk about some of those things that people can check out as we head into the evening.
Right. So we will announce the parade and raffle winners over at the park about 5 o'clock, and then the Sumner Fireman's Barbecue, they'll be serving their pulled pork sandwiches like they do every year, and then there'll be some root beer floats over there also, and then there will be the fireworks start at dusk, so there's kind of a nice, everybody can kind of go home and have a quick rest and gather up their blankets and lawn chairs and things, and head over to the baseball field for that fireworks display, and there will also be concessions over there. The Sumner Little League does concessions out of the concession stand over there for the last time of the year.
I think it's there's good strategy behind kind of having that break between that 5:30 time and dusk. It does literally give everyone time to kind of get their feet back under them. I'd venture to guess there's a good amount of population in Sumner that's taking a nap at that time.
Oh, yeah, I would say so. If they're not, the karaoke, people are in here at Tubbs doing karaoke until 7, and that's kind of a popular thing too. You get in here and kind of get cooled down and do that for a little while, and then kind of regroup and go out and get ready for the fireworks. So great
fireworks show, and then that cruises us into Saturday.
Right. So the alumni banquet this year is going to be on the 5th, and their theme is Rock Around the Clock, and they'll be doing tours at the school at 5:30 with a dinner to follow at 6:30. So
okay, great. Well, the fun all started this past weekend, and now it cruises on through the rest of the week. Like we said, Rodeo Calcutta on Wednesday. If people are wanting to participate in that, that kind of serves as the cutoff time typically for the Cowboys and Cowgirls to get registered, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I think sometime during that day they will do a cutoff on the registration entry fees for that, and if you don't make it to the Calcutta, if they don't, the Cowboys don't need to be there necessarily. They just have a list of the entries or whatever, but you should be entered before then if you want to participate in the rodeo. So
great. And we don't always anticipate changes. That's why they're unforeseen changes. But if there are changes as we work our way through the week, if a schedule change happens or something, you've got a Facebook page that you keep updated.
I do. It's Sumner Commercial Club is the name on our Facebook page. And if you see the Best Is Yet to Come logo, that's kind of the event that you want to take a look at. And I have changes and everything going on in there. We'll let you know about what's happening every day, and I try to post every day this week to let people know what's going on. So
okay,
I would like to mention that the Sumner Commercial Club is not able to do this on our own. Of course, we have many sponsors that help us out, and I just wanted to mention some of them if you don't mind.
Yep, sure.
The Country Partners Co-op, Dawson County Ag Society, Jones Insurance, Platte Valley Auto, Wesley's Boutique, 5 Points Bank, Stevens Welding, Heartland Bank, of course Tubbs Pub, and also the Beatty Family Farms. They all contribute to everything that we the fireworks, the bounce houses, everything that costs money. Those people are the ones that help make that happen. So we really appreciate their support.
Takes a village.
It sure does.
Well, lots of fun going on, folks. Again, Friday is a majority of the activities, but don't miss the rodeo. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think we could talk all day about all the memories that have been made
Yes.
at the Sumner Rodeo. It's kind of got an identity of its own, kind of alongside the parade.
Yes.
It's also a really well-known rodeo on
Yes,
that
it
side.
is. There, and I think I've mentioned this before, but there's people that are in the PBR and are full-time cowboys now that have got their start at the Sumner Rodeo. So I think that's special, and I think they have good rough stock, and it makes for a really good rodeo. Not just the rough stock, but the calves and whatever else are good too. But yeah, I think it's just a real good rodeo.
Great. Well, it's a really fun event, folks, and you don't want to miss it. The best is yet to come. I'm always interested to see how people's take on that in the parade, but it kind of leaves it wide open.
That one does, yeah. This one really does. We're just shoot for the stars. What is the next thing that's coming? What is the next fun thing or the next important thing that is, life can be, kind of a drag sometime, but yeah, it still is the best. More is yet to come. So
great. Well, I know it's always there's every town across the area has a parade and has a celebration each year, and coming up with a theme each year is probably one of the harder things, isn't it?
yeah, it can be. We our media we start working on that in January, and we have our group gets together and everybody brings their suggestions and we vote on it, and so we do take. It's an important thing. It does set the tone for the year, and
The nice
there's
thing
a process.
Nice thing about having it on the 4th of July is when in doubt, wear red, white, and blue, right?
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Well, is there anything we didn't talk about that you wanted to mention? We talked about the Facebook page and the changes there, and kind of look for the posters.
Yeah. Look for the posters around town. Thanks for everybody for coming out and supporting us. Come and see BJ Jameson. He's going to be he's an up and coming star. He's going to be somebody that you're going to say, yeah, I remember when I saw him at Sumner Street Dance, and fireworks and parades and all of the fun things, I guess.
Everything you want to be a part of the 4th of July. And again, Tubbs Pub, where we're at right now, is where BJ Jameson is going to be playing. That's on Thursday night, starting at 9:30. So you're going to want to be there after the rodeo, go to the rodeo, and then cruise right on over here and listen to some great music with BJ.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Dave, if you want to play some BJ Jameson as we close out our broadcast, you're more than welcome to do that. Let everyone get a little preview of him. He's had a few new songs come out the last couple. He's a very busy guy. Records music in Nashville, and then is often busy 3 or 4 nights a week during the summer here in central Nebraska. So great kid.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
So,
thanks, Kristen.
Yeah, thank you guys very much for taking your time and to help us promote the event, and we appreciate you guys as well. So.
Glad to. Folks, come out to Sumner. 4th of July is going to be a blast. But again, they've got fun leading up to it. Don't miss the rodeo, the street dance on Thursday, the full schedule on Friday, and then don't miss the alumni banquet on Saturday as well. Check out their Facebook page to keep up with all that's going on for Sumner 4th of July 2025. The best is yet to come. As we close out from here in Sumner this morning, we want to thank the sponsors that made it possible for us to be here. They include Rocks Underground, Beatty Family Farms, Slacker Heating and Air, Bowie Fertilizer, Custer County Feeders, Stevens Welding, the Sumner Saddle Club, 5 Points Bank, and our host this morning, Tubbs Pub. With that, we'll send it back to the studio.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Thanks, Sumner. What a great time it's going to be for everybody. Hope everybody will get down and enjoy all the activities there. Here's BJ for you. He'll be playing Thursday night in Sumner. About this morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Now, Christy and Jeremy are hopping in the car and heading down the highway to Oconto, to Eggleston Oil, and they'll be talking with the guys there about Fun Days coming up, and that is going to be this weekend, and also this weekend will be Myrna Heritage Days, and so we'll be going to Myrna this week and visiting with those folks. And I think we have a remote lined up in Comstock this week as well, because they have their 4th of July celebration with their big parade and so forth. So that'll all happen through Wednesday, and then Thursday we'll be in the studio, and Friday will be the 4th of July. And kind of nice having the 4th land on a Friday.
Very nice. It's nice to have kind of that 3-day weekend.
Yeah, and not, it's all fit together naturally, and people can take the long weekend and not worry about maneuvering and trying to get that extra day off. It's going to be built right in. So, all right, got us in the mood. Got to tell you, BJ got us in the mood. Can't help it. Just can't help it. That's all there is to it. There's Don Williams.
I've been alone.
Auction and Realty on July 18th at 7 p.m. for the annual Kearney Cruise Night Classic Car Auction. Want to buy or sell a classic car or truck? Do it this year at Kearney Cruise Night. Nationwide live internet bidding, great food and cold drinks in the air-conditioned building at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney. Just $2 admission and a lot of fun and entertainment for the whole family. To consign your car or truck now, give us a call at 308-832-2444 or check us out at rentalsauction.highbid.com. We'll see you at the sale.
Thanks, Chad. Coming up on 10 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock, we were talking earlier about this, but want to urge you again to consider making a donation to the Give for Custer County Fund. This is the last day for this round, and you can do that, I think, by 5 o'clock today. As of 5 o'clock, then the office closes in downtown Broken Bow. You can go online to giveforcc.asimobile.net. There's also a QR code that's available for you to use. Or you can drop by in person at the Custer County Foundation office at 403 South 9th Avenue. Participating organizations will receive a proportional share of $50,000 in matching funds. And the more that these nonprofits raise, the more matching funds they will receive. So help them raise more by making a donation today. And this is the last day that you can do that. There's 42 or 43 participating organizations that you can pick from in your community. There's going to be one in your community or close to you. So help them out, help them raise a little money, because they all do really good things.
Yes, indeed.
And I can tell you that the Gourds for Good project is continuing. I haven't looked today, but I believe we have all 7 plantings going now.
Okay.
And I hope soon they'll start climbing the fence we built for them. And they'll all have different personalities and names. And we'll be selling those sometime later in the summer or early fall. And that money will go to the Inclusive Playground Fund, which we just donated $1,000 to here at KCNI KBBN to kind of jumpstart things for Good for Gourds, Gourds for Good.
Mm-hmm.
But pick out your nonprofit today and make a donation if you can. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. Just $5 is okay.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of different places to purchase fireworks in our communities. Almost all the different fireworks stands put some money towards fire departments and other things in the communities. So that's good. I think all 3 that are here in our town, Broken Bow, are making forward contributions to something here in the area. So veterans or whatever the case may be. And you have some choices, some nice choices in all our communities out there. They'll have fireworks stands in almost every community here in the county.
Yeah. In the Pleasure Lanes parking lot in Broken Bow, East Highway 2, you'll find Kaboomers. They'll be doing what Dave just talked about, doing a donation to the Lions Club again this year. Earn entry into a fireworks bundle drawing for every $100 you spend. And shop their buy one, get one free sales. From sparklers to the biggest cakes and artillery shells, Kaboomers has it. You'll find them in the Pleasure Lanes parking lot in Broken Bow.
All right. Thank you very much. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Breakfast show. Stay tuned. We'll be going to Oconto in the 9 o'clock hour and also giving you a chance to get registered for those big gas prizes. $1,000, $500, and $50 in gas will be awarded at the end of the month. So we'll be listening for the code word at about 9:30. Enter that in Sandhills Express. On the contest page, you can enter as many times as you hear the code word.
Yep. And we do remind you, we repeat the code word every afternoon on both radio stations at 3:30 as well.
That's right. And when you're going to parades, we'll have the QR code on our automobiles for you to take a picture of, and you can register that way. And that's a separate code, I think. That's an extra chance.
Yeah, a chance to get some additional entries.
That's how it works.
To the town.
On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief.
Senate will come to order.
Hours after debate wound down, sleepy lawmakers are back on Capitol Hill ahead of a vote on the president's massive spending plan. Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
Today, Senate Republicans have to decide: choose the American people or bow down to Donald Trump and his coterie of billionaires.
Jury deliberations are getting underway at music mogul Sean Combs' sex trafficking trial in New York. Legal contributor Jessica Levinson.
The judge is really providing them with detailed jury instructions, like you have to find proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
Police in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, say a gunman set a brush fire, then ambushed firefighters who responded, killing 2 of them. The suspect is dead as well. CBS's Omar Villafranca.
Keep in mind, this was a wildfire as well that was going on, so they had to go and scoop up the suspect's body and kind of disturb the scene. They plan to go back there later on today.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Hi, Zoe Saldana. Welcome to T-Mobile. Here's your new iPhone 16 Pro on us.
Thanks. And here's my old phone to trade in.
You don't need a trade-in. When you switch to T-Mobile, we'll give you a new iPhone 16 Pro. Plus, we'll help you pay off your old phone up to $800, and you still get to keep it.
There's always a trade-in.
Not right now at T-Mobile.
I feel like I have to give you something in return for karma.
That's okay.
I don't really have much in my purse. Oh, let's see. Hand sanitizer. It's lavender.
I'm good. Seriously.
Let me check this pocket. Oh, mints?
Really, I'm fine.
Oh, I have raisins. I'm a mom. Wait 1 sec. I've got cupcakes in the car.
It's our best iPhone offer ever. Switch to T-Mobile. Get a new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your phone up to $800.
With 24 monthly bill credits, new line $100 plus a month on experience beyond finance agreement $999.99 and qualifying ported. For well qualified plus tax and $10 connection charge. Pay off via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. See T-Mobile.com.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Detroit Tigers won again tonight, 3-0 over Minnesota. Winning pitcher Tarek Skubal is 10-2. He struck out 13 in 7 innings. The Tigers and Dodgers have the same win-loss record so far. Dodgers won at Kansas City 5-1. The White Sox beat San Francisco 5-2. Miami won its 7th in a row, 11-inning wins for Colorado and Washington. Seattle with a 12-inning victory, 6-4 at Texas. Philadelphia won while the Mets lost. Yankees won while Tampa Bay lost. The Yankees' Aaron Judge hit 2 homers. He has 30, and the Yanks did get the win 12-5 over the Oakland A's. By the way, MLB All-Star Game voting resumes on Monday. In the WNBA, Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier were named All-Star Game captains. The rest of the starters will be named Monday. Wins for Minnesota and Golden State tonight. LeBron James exercised his player option to stay with the Lakers. U.S. men's soccer won its Gold Cup quarterfinal on penalty kicks.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Highs level off around 81. Today, under mainly sunny skies, northerly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies. Tonight, lows level off around 56. Highs around 86 tomorrow. Dry with temps a bit above average Wednesday and Thursday, and highs in the low 90s. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Custom. That's their gig at Sandhills Custom Creations. From the west side of the square in Broken Bow, they make t-shirts, banners, metal signs, vinyl decals, tumblers, photos, keychains, and so much more. Find Sandhills Custom Creations on Facebook.
Currently 68 degrees under a mostly cloudy sky. Winds are not a factor so far today. Barometric pressures rising at 30-15, humidity at 83%. We picked up 0.06 precipitation as of 7 o'clock this morning. That puts us at 5 inches and 56 for the month on this last day of June. Beautiful day yesterday, a north breeze, 85 degrees, dropped down to 61 overnight, currently 68, and mostly cloudy here at Broken Bow. If you're just tuning in, we'll ask Brent to remind you again, very important baseball game coming up this week. The seniors and the American Legion teams are playing well, and we're going to have them back on the radio for you.
We'll do Broken Bow Seniors against McCook on Wednesday. We'll kind of see how things play out here in the early part of the week and see if perhaps those games, when they come upon us, might kind of dictate who might win the division in the league. So we'll just kind of see how things play out, and then we'll have at least one of the games for you live on the air for you on Wednesday night on KBBN Radio.
All right. And then also remind you again that we'll be giving you a chance to get the code word this morning on the breakfast show at the end of the show so that you can enter it on sandhillsexpress.com's contest page, and therefore you'll be in the hunt for those big gas cards from Trotters, courtesy of some great businesses here in our area. We'll be going to Oconto a little bit later on in this hour, of course to Eggleston Oil, where else? And I don't know whether there'll be a Dan sighting or not. He may be out on the road already. Maybe Sandy can update his location. She probably has an app on him.
Yeah, a GPS locator.
Yeah. Where's Dan? Well, let me look. He's delivering gas to the Stallbombers or something.
We've all heard "Where's Waldo?" In Oconto, it's "Where's Dan?"
Hard to tell. And on the Get Up and Go breakfast show, looks like they're just getting hooked up at Eggleston Oil. So we're going to find out where Dan is and find out more about Oconto Fun Days.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. Stay tuned for that. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be right back.
There's only one way to celebrate the 4th of July, loud and proud. You'll find them east of the downtown Trotters location in Broken Bow and at Longhorn Lanes in Burwell. Just look for the red, white, and blue trailer. Inside, you'll find fireworks that will bring plenty of oohs and ahs with their colors and their bang. From snappers and sparklers to the biggest booms in the sky, a portion of sales goes to support the Broken Bow Lions Club and the Broken Bow Fire Department. Loud and Proud Fireworks in Broken Bow and Burwell, open every day. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Loud and Proud Fireworks, where all mullets are welcome.
All mullets are welcome, Brent. You can grow one.
Yeah. I enjoyed, did you see the video of Jeremy when he went and did the remote? He had his mullet working that day.
He really did. It looked good on him, too.
Yeah, it did.
The downside of that is he hung the wig on the corner of his cubicle in the office. And honestly, every time I walked by there or looked for my office, I thought Christy was standing there. and he admitted he felt the same way when he was walking towards his cubicle there where his desk is. All right, we're going to get one more song in, and then we'll go to Oconto and find out more about Fun Days. Here's Dwight Yoakam on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Well, what is today's the 30th? Tomorrow, immunization clinic at the Prairie Pioneer Center in Broken Bow from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. We were talking earlier about the summer 4th of July celebration and also Comstock on the 4th of July, Myrna Heritage Days, the 5th and 6th, Oconto Fun Days, which we're about to find out more about, the 4th through the 6th, and a Burger Bash, another Burger Bash and fundraiser for the Teammates program at the grocery cart. And then, lo and behold, it'll be Broken Bow Crazy Days.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a week from Thursday will be our big Crazy Days remote broadcast.
Gosh, we just did that.
It seems like it.
We just did that. I guess not. But anyway, that's what's coming up in the near future. And, of course, there's a carnival again this year for Crazy Days out at the fairgrounds, which is nice. That's a nice carnival. And also have on July 11th, Hot Dogs and Handstands event in the square. Old Settlers Picnic, July 11th through the 13th. And Mason City's Homecoming, July 19th weekend. Zip will be halfway through July.
Yeah. Wow.
And then you'll start mixing some postseason baseball along the way, hopefully.
Yep. I've got to get to work on our fall sports schedule, which doesn't seem possible.
No, it's not fair. Where's Dan? And here's the question also about Dan Eggleston.
Yeah.
How many cars does Dan Eggleston have?
Oh.
How many does he own?
Is he a car guy?
Oh, he's got cars running out his ears.
Yeah?
Yeah, he has to have a whole team drive him through the parade.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a Corvette and all kinds of...
Oh, wow,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. I have no idea if Jeremy's ready yet or not, but let's help him out and take care of the thank yous for our sponsors, and we'll see if he's ready.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, we want to say thanks to the following businesses sponsoring our live remote from Oconto to promote their Fun Day celebration. Say thanks to Eggleston Oil, the host of today's remote and a staple to the Oconto community. Custer County Feeders located in Oconto. Talk to Michelle about the many possibilities for maximizing your cattle profits. Rocks Underground. Rocky Dockweiler serves central Nebraska with expertise in water and irrigation services. Of course, Custer Public Power District sponsoring all the area festivals in the areas that they serve. Callaway District Hospital, along with Callaway and Arnold Medical Clinics, offering public transportation service to the areas of Callaway, Arnold, Stapleton, and Oconto. Of course, Evans Feed, locations in Broken Bow and in Oconto. Big Jim's Bar, offering some of the best pizza in Custer County. Stop in for a cold drink this weekend. Central Nebraska Insurance Agency, Deanna Devine, your local agent. Slacker Heating and Air, Scott Slacker, and Stall Bomber Farms, Curtis and Marla Stallbomber, all helping us with our special remote broadcast live from Oconto.
It is 9:17. Let's go to Oconto with Jeremy Shipe and find out what's going on and how many cars Dan Eggleston has and where is Dan. Those are all questions we need answered, Jeremy. Can you help?
Yeah, Dave, we can answer those questions here right off of the top. Dan, I'll have you grab that microphone. Dave is asking questions about you. His first question was, where is Dan Eggleston? He's right in front of me, Dave.
Dave, it's good to see you. Good to hear from you this morning. And a lot of people ask the question, where is Dan Eggleston, even when they can see me? It's a little bit scary once in a while, but they were asking about my cars. I've got a 69 Vet convertible, a 2001 Vet convertible, 2006 Roush Mustang, a 67 Mustang, a 71 a 71 Polaris. It's Mopar. And then the 57 Chevy that I don't have fixed up yet. So I pay a little bit on insurance and taxes, but it's fun.
Well, and you've got Chevys and Fords and everything in between, so you don't really have
prejudiced. Yeah. No, I like them all.
There you go.
They all wheels are good.
Hey, they all roll down the road and fun to drive.
That's a fact.
Great. Well, we're going to be talking about the parade, which I'm sure you're going to put some cars in the parade this year.
Yeah. I try to get, if I can find drivers, try to put them all in. And then my son Brett has a Mustang convertible. My grandson Cade has a Mustang. We're going to try to get them all in there.
There you go.
One year we had, Michaela Heath named the Stang Gang from Oconto. I think we had like 8 Mustangs in a row. So
nice. Okay.
Pretty cool. So it was, you'll be talking to Heath here, Mason Heath here in a little bit. and that's Michaela's husband. He's the one that's in charge of the cornhole. He's the man for the cornhole tournament, right, Mason?
Great.
We'll turn the microphone over to him a little bit. He can tell you all about that, when they're doing it, and where it'll be and everything. But
sounds good.
My main purpose this morning would be just kind of give you an idea of what we're going to do.
Okay.
And the first thing I want to mention is we usually have a mystery scavenger hunt on Friday evening, but this year Friday evening is the 4th of July. So there's numerous fireworks in Sumner, Broken Bow, and so on. So we're not going to have the scavenger hunt just for this one year. We're going to skip it so people can go to fireworks and things like that.
Okay.
And then the main thing for me, the thing I enjoy the most, is on Saturday morning is the parade. We have the parade lineup at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's down at the ball field on the south side of the school. And this year's parade theme is pretty cool. It's Patriotism is Alive in 2025. And I think that's very important with the way our nation's kind of bickering with each other and divided. I think patriotism is our salvation. So patriotism in 2025 is our theme. We'd sure love to have you be here. I've announced the parade now. I think I started in 1977. You do the math. How many years is that?
I'm horrible at quick math.
45.
Yep.
48. 48. Holy
48,
Lord.
yeah.
48 years. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, I really enjoy doing that. I really enjoy the parade. And if you want to be in the parade, please contact Sandy. You can call here at Eggleston Oil Company at 858-4400, or you call Sandy's cell phone number. It's 308-325-0600. And if you have any questions about the parade or want to be in it, you do not have to call ahead. Just show up. And I really hope this year we have a great turnout for our parade because it's the day after the 4th of July. You've got your horses all cleaned up, your cars all shined up, your floats made. You have just one day, the parade's over, and you go, oh, gee, now you got a chance to go be in 2 parades. Come to O'Connell, be in our parade on Saturday.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it, and bring the young people because we throw a lot of candy.
Great.
There's a lot of candy.
Don't forget your bag.
Don't forget your bag. Bring a bushel basket. It'd be all right.
There you go.
But anyway, I really emphasize the parade because that's the highlight of the day's activities, or one of the highlights of the day's activities for me. And I really enjoy doing it, and I really enjoy it when we have a good crowd and a good turnout for the parade. So if you're listening out there, please come and be in our parade. If you can't be in it, please come and watch.
Well, and with the patriotism theme, you can go really big with that, too,
Absolutely.
if you want to decorate a float or whatever you're driving through.
With that theme, it's really easy to do a float.
Yeah.
It just comes naturally. Get red, white, and blue, go for it.
Yep.
Okay, and then right after the parade, at about noon, we have a free lunch at the community building. Now, those of you who haven't been to O'Connell in a few years, we have a great, great community building. It's one of the better ones in the whole state, and especially for a small town. And the really cool thing about it, it's supposed to be 90 degrees on Saturday, and the community building's air conditioned.
That is a very good feature.
That'll be great. Now, there is a free will donation. However, that is absolutely free will. The lunch is free. And barbecued hamburgers, these guys are making fun of me over here, by the way. Barbecued hamburgers, chips, beans. It's really a great meal, so we'd like to have you there. And the really neat thing about O'Connell Fun Day, and the whole purpose of it, is to, what's that for?
Oh, that's for the video camera. I forgot that that's the video camera microphone.
Oh.
There you go.
A fuzzy little thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, you see it on video. Anyway, where was I on the new meal? I really encourage you to come to O'Connell because Jared and I have talked about this in the past. Fun Day is a time to renew old acquaintances. Sit in the lawn chair and visit. We're not going to push you all day with activities. There'll be a lot of things to do, but if you don't want to do anything except sit and talk to your old friends, then you can just do that for hours if you like. You can stay in the community building and talk. You can come outside and sit underneath a tree and talk, do whatever you like. And that's the main purpose. And I've noticed that over the years, you'll see a lot of people walk up and give each other a hug and say, I haven't seen you in years. And it's the old alumni. And that's the other thing about it, is we need to keep striving to keep this alive because every year, obviously, the number of people who actually graduate from O'Connell High School dwindles tremendously. We're all getting older. So we'll keep it alive as long as we can. And so please come to the parade, please come to the dinner, and sit and renew old acquaintances. Now, the big event in the afternoon, Mr. Mason Heath will be talking about this in a little bit, is a cornhole tournament. And cornhole has become huge all of a sudden, hasn't it?
It has. Right there with pickleball.
TV the other day. They had a national tournament, and boy, talk about being able to play cornhole. Wow.
Yeah,
those people are great.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. But anyway, cornhole is really a hot item right now, and Mason and Michaela Heath are taking care of that. Registration, you can call 402-660-2756. Is that you, Mason? Okay, and then Michaela's, I'll repeat that again. 402-660-2756 is Mason's number. 308-325-5898 is Michaela's number. That's Mason, Michaela Heath. And Mason, I'm going to just stop there because Mason will talk about the cornhole tournament more when he gets the microphone here in a minute. If you can just get it away from me. That's the problem. Once I get it, I don't want to give it up.
Yeah.
Critter races. About 1 o'clock up at the intersection between the cafe and bank buildings, there's critter races. Most of it's turtles, but once in a while they have toads and salamanders. It's really fun to try to saddle up a salamander. Ever tried that? Anyway.
Sounds like it'd be difficult.
Yeah, it slides off them so bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, turtle races will be right there at the intersection, and that's sponsored by Stacy Goodhart and the ladies at First Interstate Bank in Callaway, Nebraska. So I'd like to send a shout out to them for helping us with that. And that usually has a really good draw. I'm amazed how many people show up for turtle races.
Yeah.
And they really get into it. We have to keep warning the kids that stay outside the outer perimeter. They get jumping around, hollering and screaming, and the turtles get about to their finish line. They turn around and go back.
Yeah, not a big fan of it. So, yeah.
But it is, it's quite a deal. It amazes me. And then another really fun event that I enjoy so much, we have the kids' races. We'll have sprints, sack race, three-legged races for all age groups. And then immediately following that, we'll have a ping pong ball drop from off the top of the bank building. And we have a lot of really nice prizes. And we'll have different age groups for that, so the little kids don't have to go against the bigger kids.
Sure.
And we have some really nice prizes. And then right after that is one of my favorite events is the egg toss, the world-famous O'Connell egg toss.
They just had the national egg toss. I didn't see what the results of that were.
They have a national egg toss?
They're national for everything,
well,
I guess.
We got some people here in O'Connell that might contend for that.
Really? I bet.
We've, in the past, we know how wide Grand Avenue is. It's a pretty wide street.
Yeah.
We've had people on the grass on the west side throw it to people on the sidewalk on the east side.
Wow.
And they almost had to throw it overhand.
It's picking up some velocity by the time it gets across.
But people have learned if you catch it and cradle it back, the egg won't break.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the egg toss is a lot of fun. Usually have a lot of participants. And then right after that, you get a chance to wash off with the water balloon toss. So if you got an egg broke on you, have your partner throw the water balloon at you. And
there you go.
but anyway, there again, that's a lot of fun. And usually we have about we pair people up. It usually goes about a block north to south with pairs of people throwing water balloons and eggs. So it's a lot of fun.
Great.
Right after the egg toss, balloon toss, ping pong ball drop, and races. And by the way, we'll be giving cash prizes to all the participants who finish first, second, or third in those events. The alumni banquet registration is a community building. That'll start about 6 o'clock. And the banquet will be at 6:30. And the public is invited. That's not exclusive for alumni. Mm-hmm. We'd encourage you to please come. You don't have to bring anything. Just show up. If you want to bring a covered dish, that's wonderful. If not, don't worry about it. Please come there again. You get to sit and enjoy a nice meal in air-conditioned comfort. And it's last few years last year we had really good attendance. It was a really good crowd. On Sunday, at 9 o'clock, this is a big deal too. I like this. At 9 o'clock, we have fireworks in downtown O'Connell, right at the intersection of 6th and Grand. It's right there at the main intersection where the mall is, anyway. Yep, right by the basketball courts. We have a really nice fireworks display every year. People really enjoy it. Bring your lawn chair, your favorite soft drink, or whatever you want, and sit in your lawn chair and visit with your neighbor and watch fireworks.
There you go.
And we have to be very cautious with them because it is a close quarters. You're not a long ways away from you like you are at other towns. You're fairly close. And last year we had some of those 2-inch mortars, and man, those things they're good.
Yeah.
They go up long ways and they're spectacular.
There you
anyway,
go.
The fireworks will be about 9 or 9:30, depending on when it gets dark.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, the 6th of July, at 10 a.m., we're having our 4-person alumni golf scramble, and location says TBA. Usually it's either Cozad or Broken Bow, but apparently Amy hasn't got that all set up yet. Lunch will be available. Call ahead to arrange for getting your team in. You contact Amy Oxford at 308-870-0885 or Dick Eggleston at 308-880-0609. And you can register with either one of those guys. Well, like I say, once again, Amy's at 870-0885 and Dick's at 880-0609. Now, I would like to mention we do have people that help us with the sponsorship of the noon lunch and with fireworks. And I'd like to give a shout out to Evans Feed, Custer County Feeders, Eggleston Oil Company. I think the Badgley family contributes to it. They all help us out with the monetary part of it. And they are also, we really encourage you, if you have a chance, help us. We like volunteers to help out. We usually have a good turnout with that, but it never hurts to have a few extra volunteers.
Great.
So, Rocks Underground. I hate to start mentioning names, so I always forget somebody. But Rocks Underground helps sponsor this too.
Numerous family members.
Yeah. So anyway, we do have a lot of help financially from the area business people and area O'Connell supporters, and there are a lot of families. We have a board up on a poster up on our bulletin board that has a list of families who have donated money already to it, and we'll have more before Fun Day gets here. So I think I've covered about everything as far as activities go.
Great.
Dave, it's good to hear from you. I can't hear you, Dave. You got to yell.
Yeah, he probably is. Yeah, he probably is. He'll have something to say at the end of the broadcast, I'm sure.
I get a kick out of Dave. We have fun. Okay, well, I'm going to turn it over to you, and you can.
Okay.
Which one of you guys want to go first?
We got two microphones, so we can hand one to either of them, and you guys just kind of dictate which direction you want to go. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. And like Dan said, this is all about keeping Oconto Fun Day going. Starting with the parade, it's as simple as just bring what you got, drive it through, throw some candy, or don't throw. Yeah, ride a bicycle, Dan said. So a lot of fun. And that, again, starts on Saturday at 10 a.m. Which way you gentlemen want to go? Who wants to talk first, or you want to talk at the same time? I'm an open book.
We can just talk at the same time.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead. Whatever you want to talk about.
I was just going to point out a few other things that happen. We have multiple flags get hung up in town. There's lots of nice plants, your flowers going through town. The community's cleaned up really nice. That's all a big thank you to our village maintenance man and his wife, Clayton and Judy Oxford. Really appreciate all the work they do. They go above and beyond what they would have to do to make the town look really sharp, clean up the park, keep everything nice and watered. Then also the alumni has, in the years past, helped the village with quite a bit of money as far as putting trophy cases in our community center, donated some money towards a floor, I believe. They spent some money helping buy tables, stuff like that. So the alumni has been very beneficial to this community also. We try to provide a day for them to come back and meet, gather up. They may see each other once every 25 years. Mm-hmm. But the people have been very good to help the town of Oconto also.
Great. And like we said before, community center is air conditioned. It's a nice place for people to gather on a hot day and
if it's not Mason Heath, just join the board so you can complain to him.
Oh, there you go. He'll get it fixed, huh? Okay. Yeah, that'd be a high pressure situation.
There you go.
Oconto Fun Day going on and the AC quits. That's a lot of pressure, but sounds like maybe these guys think you're up to it.
I don't know about that one. But.
And you were going to talk about the cornhole tournament.
Yeah. So after lunch at the community center, walk a block south, and we'll be putting on a cornhole tournament at 1:30 is when we're going to start. We'll have a tent set up after the parade where you can sign up. It'll be a blue tent. My wife will be there with a table. If you want to sign up there, or if you want to sign up early, you can call myself or text me or my wife. I do want to add the Lemonade Shack from Sumner will be there. They have great lemonade and many different flavors.
I've had that lemonade. It's good stuff.
Very good. So they'll be there parked kind of by cornhole, and yeah, we'll have a good time. Entry fee is $10 a team, so nothing crazy. We'll pay out first place, second place, third place. Yeah, should be a good time. We'll follow normal cornhole rules, nothing crazy.
Well, now, normal cornhole rules. All right. Yeah, everyone's house has different rules. So are we playing, you play exactly to 21, you bust, you go back to 15?
Nope, just first 1 to 21 is what we're going to do.
Okay. See, there you go. There's the rule. Everyone's really particular with their cornhole tournament rules sometimes.
They are.
So.
Depends on where you go. Some people have crazy rules.
Well, it works well with tournaments first to 20. It kind of moves the tournament along. I've been a part of a lot of really long. Well, Christy and I, we were partners in a really long cornhole game one time. I can't remember who we were playing against. Holy cow, it felt like we were playing forever. But that moves it along really, really well.
Yep, and so that's what we kind of thought was just first to 21. If you go over, that's all right. And we did a double elimination tournament last year, so we do the same thing. So you get 2 games for $10 at least. If you win, keep on winning and make some money out of the deal.
Great. And we know that everyone likes to play cornhole, so you might have some entries from near and far, too.
Yeah, I've already talked to a few people from Sumner coming up, and come on, bring the competition. I know a lot of these guys are competitive. We'll see if Dan gets out there and throws the bags a little bit. But
what's your strategy? Do you spin the bag? Do you some people hold it by the corner and throw it that way? What do you do, Dan? What's your bag throwing strategy?
He's
a horseshoe thrower.
I wad it up and throw it overhand.
Oh, there you Hey, there you go. That works.
The best strategy is to fluff it up and then kind of make it spin.
Yeah, spin it. Yep.
Yeah, and then it seems to land softly and slide up the board. There's all kinds of different strategies, but it's really neat to watch a tournament and watch the people fluff the cornhole bags. And I always wondered why, but then you realize it's to get the beans distributed evenly.
Yeah.
So the sack is real heavy on one side and fly funny.
Well, about every time I start feeling pretty good about how good I am at cornhole is just about the time I'm scrolling through channels and I watch a little bit of that, and then it's
just like golf.
Yeah, I don't really feel good about my game anymore. They're too good.
That's how I do with golf. I play about 9 holes of really horrible golf. I get to second to last shot, and I hit a beautiful shot, and I think, man, I got this game figured out. Come back the next week, and I'm still terrible.
Yeah, well, you could give Dave and I a pretty good hard time because we played in the Rotary tournament a couple of weeks ago, and we got last.
Hey,
so
you guys have a good team for the O'Connell Alumni Golf Tournament.
Yeah, we could be in a scramble. You guys we could take worst ball.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that'd be fun. All right. Well,
one thing Mason mentioned that I really want to pick up on is that lemonade stand. I completely forgot about it, and that is really a cool thing. They've got all kinds of flavors. The kids really enjoy that. And what I'm going to do personally is when they get set up, I'm going to put like $50 or $100 down and just tell the kids that the first $50 or $100 worth of drinks are on Eggleston Oil Company.
There you go. So get there early.
Get there early and get some lemonade. That'll get them started because once you taste it, then you'll get addicted to it, I think. So I'll turn it back over to Mason.
Okay, sounds good. So get registered for that cornhole tournament. That'll go on into the afternoon, and it'll be right after lunch, so everyone's ready for
Yep, so eat lunch, come on over, get signed up, but we're starting at 1:30.
Okay, sounds good. And again, Mason's number is 402-660-2756, or you can call Michaela at 308-325-5898, or you can just show up by the bleachers along Grand Avenue. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Well, guys, is there anything we didn't talk about? The big thing is just come to O'Connell on Saturday. That's the big thing.
I was just going to say this is on a Saturday, so it's kind of nice where you've already been out on the 3rd and 4th for activities. It's just a good day to relax, so you don't have to come up and run. You can just watch a parade, eat a meal. If you're ready to go home, then you can. If you got kids, hang out for a few races, let them burn off some more energy so that you can relax when you get home. So
yeah, the day has a really comfortable amount of things to do throughout the day so that you don't feel like you're always looking at the life these days. We do enough stressing out about things. This is a good opportunity to have some fun, a little bit of a schedule to help you throughout the day, but in general, just have some fun and come to town. Okay. All starts with the parade, folks. Make sure you come and line up at the ball field. If you want to contact Sandy ahead of time, you can do so. Otherwise, just show up, and then the rest of the day just kind of will take care of itself. So come and be ready for it. It's going to be decently warm. What's the early forecast showing? 90s? 90? Okay. All right. And patriotism is alive in 2025. So bring your red, white, and blue and get ready to show off that theme. And like Dan said, bring what you got, drive it through from whether you got a Mustang like Dan's got or one of his many other vehicles or a bicycle. Drive that through. Golf carts, anything. Drive it through. Horses, there you go. Anything.
Bring your lawnmowers and race Clayton. He's got a pretty fast lawnmower.
He's got a fast lawnmower. Okay, great. Well, Oconto Fun Day again, folks, this Saturday. Make your way to Oconto for all of the fun, and we'll have a story coming out that'll have this full schedule in it on sandhillsexpress.com for you folks as well. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. Before we close out our broadcast, we want to thank the sponsors making it possible for us to be here again this morning, including Stahlbaumer Farms, Slacker Heating and Air, Central Nebraska Insurance Agency, Big Jim's Bar, Evans Feed, the Callaway District Hospital with the Callaway and Arnold Medical Clinics, Custer Public Power District, Rocks Underground, Custer County Feeders, and our host this morning, Eggleston Oil. Thank you to all those sponsors making it possible for us to be here this morning.
Central Nebraska Insurance just walked in.
Oh, hello. You want to come talk?
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, come on over. Come on over. Grab a mic, yeah.
Oh,
we had two microphones. Good morning. Thanks for helping us sponsor the broadcast this morning. What are some things that are going on that you want to make sure that everyone knows about, whether it be for Oconto Fun Day or on the insurance side of things?
Well, I was listening on the radio, and I think Dan covered most of it. So
Okay.
I'm not sure I have much to add. So
Sounds good.
I think the cornhole tournament's a good ad for us, so that'll be fun.
That will be a lot of fun. Do you remember off the top of your head who won last year?
I don't remember. I think it was a team from Sumner that won.
Oh, team from Sumner. Okay.
It was not me.
It was not. Okay. Yeah, that's the main thing. Everyone wants to make sure it's them this year, right? So
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Well,
We always love the races and the egg and balloon toss. That's always my kids' favorite. Oh, okay.
do you tend to go for the turtles or salamanders? You get a lot of salamanders. Maybe
not too many.
a couple. Yeah. I have trouble catching those.
I don't want to catch it.
Yeah. You got to have the desire to catch them first, don't you? Do you drive through the parade?
We have before, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yep. We
Well-
usually try to put a float together when we're here. So.
Well, it's kind of like Dan said. I'm sure it's just good catching up with people. It's kind of a really good hustle and bustle in today's world, and it's just kind of nice to have a schedule to go with, but just kind of hang out with people and
Right.
just catch up.
Yep.
There's a lot of that I'm sure you hear, well, in your line of work when you've got storms coming through and things like that, you get to kind of hear everyone's stories with those experiences too, I'm sure.
Oh, of course, yeah. We certainly do. And today I'm driving up here and I'm seeing all the corn laying over. So
Yeah, I
that
guess
was kind of surprising.
Yeah, and talking to them, it sounds like somewhere around 1.5 inches of rain. Was there any hail or
Not that
pretty
I've
pretty
heard
good
of.
winds though that
Yeah.
came with that storm?
Yeah, I haven't heard of any hail yet, so
That's good.
we'll see.
I hope that some of that corn can maybe muster its way to stand
Yeah.
up a little bit. Maybe
Yeah.
it's not that bad, but
Yeah, we'll wonder if it'll come out of it. So
okay. Well, if people want to contact you, give yourself a plug here this morning if they want to get in contact with you about the different, and then kind of talk about the things that you offer.
sure. We offer home, auto, business, crop insurance, just about anything you can think of. My cell phone number is 308-325-3872, and that's the best way to get a hold of me.
Okay. All right. Or catch you at the turtle races, right?
Sure, why not?
There you go. Okay, well, thank you very much for coming this morning. Appreciate it, and thanks for your sponsorship.
Thank you.
All right. Again, folks, Oconto Fun Day going to be going on all throughout the day on Saturday, and then that four-person golf scramble on Sunday. Check out sandhillsexpress.com for the full schedule, and make your way to Oconto this weekend. It'll be a lot of fun. With that, we'll send it back to the studio to Dave and Brett.
All right, thank you very much. I believe I'm safe in saying that I now know why Dan is so conflicted over the years.
Conflicted?
Yeah, he says sometimes he doesn't know where he is, and he's confused and conflicted, doesn't know even when he's around.
Mm-hmm.
It's because he's conflicted. He likes Fords, Mopar, and Chevy. How can a man do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Lots of times it's like one or the other.
No, he's got a great collection. You'll want to see it at the Oconto Fun Days. And thanks to all the sponsors who made this report possible. It's always fun to listen to the folks in Oconto. They are great. And Sumner as well. They're ready for you. That's the show for today, except...
Yeah, one thing left to do.
One more thing to do. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's that time again. Time to reveal today's code word for the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Presented by Trotters Whoa and Go. The code word is coming your way after a word from our sponsors. Get those pens and pencils ready.
Trotters Whoa and Go is proud to present the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Whether you're fueling up your ride yourself or your cooler up with 24-hour pumps, food, ice cream, beer, or ice, Trotters Whoa and Go is proud to be your local solution. With locations in Broken Bow, Myrna, Sargent, and beyond. When you're looking for a stop, you're never far away from a Trotters. Stick around and get entered to win $1,000, $500, or $50 in Trotters cards, good at any Trotters location across the region.
When you're shopping for your home, shop somewhere that feels like home. Bow Family Furniture and Flooring. For nearly 4 decades, they've been helping families find the perfect item for their homes. Furniture, mattresses, window treatments, flooring, and more at Bow Family. Shop flooring and a budget line of furniture at 305 South 9th or head to East Highway 2 in Broken Bow, where all the furniture is found. Bow Family Furniture and Flooring, proud sponsors of Gas Up the Good Life.
Celebrate the 4th of July with these prices good through the 6th at the Grocery Cart. 10-pound bags of fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in chicken hindquarters are just $8.98. And Land of Frost deli shaved lunch meat packages are 2 for $6. For a quick summer snack, Totino's pizza rolls are $3.98. And stay cool with Gold Peak tea. 52-ounce bottles are 2 for $5. California peaches and nectarines are $2.98 a pound. For your grill out, Kingsford charcoal is $9.98. Grocery Cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Hi, Central Nebraska. This is Brent Apperson with KCNI, KBBN Radio, here to talk all things RT Ace Hardware, the namesake of Ryan and Tiffany, who join us. Now, Ryan, there's a rumor that there are red-hot buys going on at Ace right now. Can you confirm that rumor?
Yes, I can confirm that literally we have a lot of grills and griddles in stock at great prices.
And Tiffany, do those savings apply to helping make my yard beautiful as well?
They sure do. From fertilizer and mulch to weed killers and lawn tools, we have it.
Okay, you two, last question. Is Ace Rewards really as awesome as everybody is saying it is?
You bet it is.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Shop RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow for grills, griddles, and all things lawn care and beyond.
What they pay is what you pay. Employee Pricing Plus is happening all month long at Gateway Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Broken Bow. Now is the time to get yourself into a great new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle. Whether you have your sights set on miles with the family for summer vacation or getting work done on the farm or ranch, the lot at Gateway Motors has a wide variety of choices, from color to options, to work toward finding your fit. Visit Gateway Motors on East Highway 2 in Broken Bow for Employee Pricing Plus. Happening now.
The Callaway District Hospital and medical clinics remind you that right now is the time to schedule your back-to-school physicals. The sooner, the better. Don't forget about their public transportation service. Call 308-212-0464. Their specialty clinics are also a great service, including cardiology, oncology, general surgery, podiatry, orthopedics, and wound care. The Callaway District Hospital and medical clinics, committed to providing local access, to high-quality care by continuing to invest in the latest diagnostic and treatment technology. The Callaway District Hospital and medical clinics.
Weak machines make strong headaches. The solution? The Vermeer 605N baler. This baler is big on durability, toughness, and has smart features like the available automatic pickup clutch and auto loop greasing system that help extend machine life. Toughness meets performance with the dual-stage belt tightening system and E-Link Pro display with optional bale weight and moisture readings for tighter, denser, more uniform bales start to finish. Interested? Stop out and see Power Solutions, your local hay and forage dealership 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2, and see how the Vermeer 605N baler is redefining the word durability.
There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the month of June is one more good reason. Palmer Monuments After Memorial Day Sale. Go and see Palmer Monument today, and when you bring the coupon from the newspaper, receive additional savings off their already reduced prices. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs, and they'll save you money too. During the After Memorial Day Sale at Palmer Monument Company of Broken Bow and Lexington.
To celebrate the official start of summer on June 20th, Lola is celebrating at Chapin's and Square One Boutique with a super sensational summer shirt sale. So what does that mean for you? It means 20% off savings on all summer shirts. Yes, 20% off stylish summer shirts at the beginning of summer to celebrate the sunny days ahead. Don't let the construction worry you. Use the south or west doors and head on in. Chapin's and Square One Boutique on the south side of the square in Broken Bow. Sizzling summer savings are waiting.
It's the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Your chance at almost $2,000 in fuel cards to Trotter's Woe and Go. Here's today's code word.
Happy Monday, everybody. Well, I started by going pretty predictable with these code words, but now we're really going to switch it up this week and go completely random. Your code word to get entered into the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel giveaway today is computer. Computer is your code word. So head to the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com with that code word in your mind and get yourself entered for these awesome prizes.
To get more entries, keep listening for more code words or look for them on our car in parades or at your local event. The Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Brought to you in part by...
Thank you to Nebraska State Bank for joining us for Gas Up the Good Life, our summer promotion that puts fuel in your tank, literally. Now back to regular programming.
All right, thanks, Jeremy. There you go, folks. There's your code word to get entered into the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel giveaway presented by Trotter's Woe and Go. Take the code word and go to sandhillsexpress.com, the contest page, and get yourself registered to win. That wraps it up for the breakfast show here this morning. Jack's got you covered over on KCNI Radio, and we've got Totally Awesome 80s coming up top of the hour here on KBBN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll visit with you tomorrow.